Hello everyone, hey, this is Bill. I'm here today to show you how to build the corner stands. The corner stands will look like this when they're done. There is a top piece that goes on it too, but so you can see it better, I just took that off. Corner stands can butt up to the straight stands, the normal stands that everybody's getting, but this is just an addition to help. You could put stands this way all the way around the track. This is designed to butt up to a radius 3 corner. So you'll see how that works out as we go forward. But anyway, we're going to build those right now. I'll show you how to do it. First of all, you'll get a stack of these. There's 4 pieces here with all the pieces in it. You will get 2 stands, right? So there's one here and one here. And they come apart. These are just regular clips that you can put on and off and take them apart, okay? Let's go ahead and get that one undone in the back. It's a little bit tight. There we go. But 2 stands like this in each set, and each packet. And these are designed to butt up there, okay? All right, let's get started. So here's the first piece. And these are numbered like we've done on several of our other designs, so that will help you know in which order to go. And here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I'm going to punch those out right now as we get started here. Okay, all right. So, and I'm going to punch these out also. And before you get gluing too far, you probably want to go ahead and pop these items out, like the little circles. And then these little guys here, just pop them out. Some it may already have been fallen out in transport, you know, that type of thing, but go ahead and pop those out. Let's get this all cleaned up so we can put it together. You always want to do this on all the kits that you receive, so that they're all cleaned up and can go together. All right, I'm going to put this in the trash real quick. All right, and remember I told you there's multiple sets here, so we're going to do one, and then this one we'll do a little bit later. But right now, the back of the stands is this part right here, and so we're going to start by putting the ones together like that. And then there's a number 2, and I'll put that guy, he goes in here, kind of go together. They go at an angle, and using straight pieces to go to an angle sometimes is a little weird, so you might have to fidget with it a little bit. And the number 3 piece goes right there, and it too goes like that, okay? And we'll put some glue in it and get that started. All right. I just did that test fit it, make sure it's all gonna go. All right, so put some glue down. Number 1. And number 2. And then I'm gonna put some glue here on the inside of this. Where it's going to go in there. Kind of putting it at an angle to get it in. And same with this one. All right. I want to clean that glue out. Okay, go something like that. Oops. If you want, you guys can use little rubber bands to hold it all in place, kind of pinch it together. You'll want these all to be touching here at the top. And you don't want glue in here where that clip is going to go, so we're going to clear that out real quick. That and that. Okay. All right, good. All right, let's find the next couple pieces. We need a 4 and a 5. And let's see where we can find those. There we go. I'm going to move these off to the side. Here's 4 and 5. Again, we're going to remove these pieces here. Get this out of the way. Okay. All right, so number 5 is over here. We'll match the numbers, and this is going to go right like that. And we're going to glue it into place. There's a place up here to glue it, and all along the bottom. But since we're doing it in order, we'll do number 4 first. Okay. So number 4, and just rock it into place. And just make sure that it's lined up on the outside edge here, like that, and that it's pressed in right there, and that will make it nice and tight, just like that. I'm going to move this bottom piece so that we don't get glue on it. There we go. All right, and then do the same thing for number 5. And then just slide it into place. A little too far. There we go. Again, just make sure it lines up here. Oops. Make sure it just lines up to the outside edge. You don't want it overhang here because that will push the next one, the one that you butt up to it, off. You know, it'll make it off just a little bit. All right. And now we're going to go grab the next couple pieces. So that was 4 and 5. Let's do these guys. So there's 6, 7, and 8. Let's punch those out. These are big enough you could probably just use your fingers to punch them out. In the trash can. Okay. And then these holes are really for the marbles to sit in here, right? So when you have a marble, and it will sit in there. So that's kind of the purpose for the holes. And let's see if we can get these in here. So number 6 is at the top, and this might feel a little weird, but you kind of push it in, and then it goes in a ways, and then it rotates over and into that hole. There we go. And then back out like that. Okay. And you will want to be a little careful with these because they're a little bit delicate, but anyways, go ahead and just be careful with that. I didn't put any glue on that one. I'm going to put some glue on that real quick, just so we get it to stick to the outside edge here. All right. All right, number 6. Oh, nope, that's number 8. 6, 7. And so I'll do that again. I just push it through. You have to work it a little bit, and then it will come over here, and then just push it until it goes into the hole like that, and then you're set. Okay, again, I'll put some glue on it right there. Okay, and we'll keep going. Same process for all of these. Now I'm just gonna have to find my number 9 piece. I gotta find out where that went. And so this gets pushed through just a little bit, and then just push it in until it snaps in like that. And then make sure it lines up on both sides. Excellent. And we need to find number 9 piece. Where is number 9? Oh, there it is. So here, oops, here's number 9. There's also a number 10. I'll punch that out at the same time. Okay. And these, we do the same. In the trash. Okay. So number 9, gonna keep going. We're gonna push it in all the way until it pushes through. It will come through this side a little bit like that. And then as you come back, then it will snap in place. And I'm just pushing it pretty firm here to get it in. There you go, just like that. I'll put some glue on it. And number 10 is easy. It just slides in here on top, just like that. So we'll put some glue on it, just like that. And then push it all the way up and let it fall. Just make sure the holes are aligned so it looks good. And there you go. All right, so this is pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and punch out the railing, which is now number 11. The railing has been etched and cut, so it's kind of got this funny color on here. But if you use a damp rag, or maybe even your finger like this, you can kind of get some of the dust off of there. But it was supposed to make it look like, you know, like holes here. That's because on the straight ones, they're actual holes, but I can't make holes due to the way that this bends. We have to cut through here. It would just make it fall into little tiny pieces. So anyway, that's why that is that way. All right, let's get some glue on here. Like that. And then with this dark piece facing out, we're going to put it in like this. So you can hear it. It's a little bit tight, but that's all right. It will go in, and that should glue in just fine. Now, that is looking great. And pretty much that is the process to make these. There's also, let me see if I can find the pieces now. They're on our far side over here. And then you just repeat all of those steps again for the second piece. We won't build that here. We'll let you do that at home. Let's see here. Well, this guy is stubborn, not wanting to come out. There we go. All right, and then, let's see. Yep. And then one of these. Okay, so now this is the top piece. That you can or you don't have to put on, but I like them. I think it makes it look like, you know, a covered stadium, which I like. All right, and then so these guys simply go on. So it's going to go like this, and we want the stands to have this little clip that goes on here. It will go on there like that. So we'll just glue these pieces on. Just make sure you put the pieces on the right side. So just grab that, push it in. That one's pretty tight. Anyway, there you go, like that. I'm going to clean up any mess. And do the same for this side. Oops, I missed. Just going to wipe it off. All right, so now we have the hood or the top of the stadium, and it just slides on to the back and clips on like that. So now you have a covered stadium where the marbles will be in there. All right. Cool. All right, well, I think that is the process. There is one other thing here. And this works exactly the same as the straight stands are concerned. So you can hook up straight stands to these. Let's say you had a corner here, and then you have a straight, and you want to have straight stands and another straight stands like that. So you can do that. This all kind of works together, and but you can also stack them. So if you're not familiar with these come with all of the stand kits, and allows you to put this on here like this and like this. And then you can take your second stand that you have, and you'll see that there's these little notches here and here, and the same on the back. And so if you want, you can put those on like that. Like that. There. Like that. So now you have a stacked stands. So now you have, if I can hold it sideways, you can see it. It's now stacked. So you have stands going up. Now you can't really keep going that way because it will tip over. But at this point, if you're doing like 2 layers of stands, this is really cool because now you still have a top that you can put on here, and you have 2 sets of stands. I think that's pretty awesome. Anyway, there you go. And then to connect these together, it's simply you build the clips that are included with it. And so let's take that off. Let's say we wanted to put it next door like this. So you just clip them just like the track pieces go together. You just clip it like that and push it in, and you're set. And then there's one on the back too. This one can be a little tricky just because where it is, it's located and stuff. But you just stick it in there, press down on it to get it tight. There you go, like that. Oops. Like I said, it can be a little bit tricky. It's kind of in a hidden area back here, so. All right, there you go, like that. So now you have your stands connected together. So that's all there is to it. All right, well, I hope you have fun making this. we'll talk to you later. Bye.